Good morning, grade 1. Today we are going to write a simple sentence based off what Mrs. Andrews just read. So let's go through our learning intention and our success criteria. So our learning intention is we are learning to write a simple sentence based off the story, which is Stellaluna. You will be successful if you can write a simple sentence with a capital letter, your finger spaces, one sentence, one idea, your punctuation, which will be a full stop, and there's an ear, which means you reread to make sure it makes sense. So, in our success criteria, it needs a capital, a finger space, one idea, a full stop, and a reread. So a simple sentence contains all of those. I'm going to leave this at the bottom to make sure when I'm writing, I'm doing it correctly. So let's read what Mrs. Andrews just read for you. We looked at the book and Pip, Flitter and Flap and Stellaluna were flying very far away from home. The sun was setting. They'd better go home or they would have got lost in the dark. But Stellaluna had flown far ahead and was nowhere to be seen. The three anxious birds went home without her. Oh no. So all alone, Stellaluna flew and flew until her wings ached and she dropped into a tree. I promised not to hang by my feet, Stellaluna sighed. So she hung by her thumbs and soon she fell asleep. She didn't hear the soft sound of winds coming near. So today we're going to write a simple sentence about this picture here, okay? And I'm going to make sure that my simple sentence contains a capital letter, finger spaces, one idea, full stop, and we reread it at the end. So today I'm going to think of my sentence and I'm going to write how Stellaluna hung by her thumbs in a tree. So my sentence today is Stellaluna hung by her thumbs in a tree. I'm going to start using my writing chart. The first thing I need is a capital letter. Stellaluna is the first word. Stellaluna has a capital letter. S, T, E, L, Stella, Luna. Stellaluna has a capital letter. I'll give it a tick. Stellaluna hung. I'm going to need my finger spaces between words now. H, A, Oh, I know that that's N, G. Stellaluna hung. I've run out of room here, so I'm going to go to my next line. Stellaluna hung by. I need my finger spaces again. Her. Finger spaces again. Thumb. Again, run out of room. I'm going to go to the next line. Stellaluna hung by her. I'm going to actually add an S to make that thumbs. So Stellaluna hung by her thumbs in finger space, a finger space, tree, E. Alrighty, so I've got my capital letter. I've used my finger space. It's one idea. It's telling you about Stellaluna hanging in the tree. Let's check if I've got a full stop. My full stop. I think that normally goes at the end. Stellaluna hung by her thumb in a tree. Full stop at the end. And the last thing I need to do is reread it to see if it makes sense. Stella Luna hung by her thumbs in a tree. It makes sense. So I was just successful in writing a simple sentence because I had a capital letter, I used my finger spaces, it had one idea, one sentence, I used my punctuation of a full stop at the end, and I reread my sentence. Your job will be doing the same thing, writing a simple sentence based off the story Stella Luna so far.